I just wanted to ask, you know what I mean? We've seen all this beautiful gear from Umbro, you know what I mean? It's really nice as a New Yorker, I like, you know, all the beautiful gear, but when we get into this league, theoretically, we have to switch over to Adidas, because, you know, no offense, but MLS likes ugly kids. So, what are we gonna do for that? And for Gio, being that we're known as the original Galacticos, you know what I mean? Are we gonna be depending on more on theoretically on DPs, or I mean, I heard that your academy's playing a nice 4-3-3. So, what's going on with that? You know?
I'll answer the first. Obviously, I'll let Gio answer the second. We, believe it or not, actually know what we're doing. Imagine that. So, yes, we have a deal with Umbro. They're a global kit sponsor. We did a great deal with those guys. They're our buddies. We're not here to, you know, cast one off and bring one another. They're our partners for now. As you know, and we've discussed this already, there's no guarantee we're going to become an MLS. We recognize what the relationship is with Adidas and the MLS. Part of the contract that we have with Umbro allows us, right, to progress to the MLS and take advantage of that potential deal, right, with the league and Adidas. So what we're doing now, right, is full steam ahead with Umbro. They're our partners, the same way, right, that we can't just sit and wait idly by to see if, you know, MLS is going to allow us in. To Joe's point, what he just mentioned here is that there is a history. One of the things that we, you know, talked a lot about internally was restoring the club to greatness, right? This isn't our club. This is your club. This is New York City's club. So what we're doing is trying to honor a legacy, right? As part of that legacy, as you may or may not know, Pele was an Umbro endorser, right, in some years past. Umbro actually made, like everyone else actually under the sun back in the day, made a Cosmos kit. So there was a connection to that history there, right, with Umbro. And they are making beautiful stuff, right? So we appreciate our partner. They help us get on the global stage in a way we couldn't have done otherwise, right? That's just part of the plan for us to kind of keep moving forward, right, without stopping. So yes, we recognize the deal with Adidas and the MLS, and we'll take care of that when it happens, all right?
Regarding to your question about, is the Cosmos going to be a team of full Galacticos, or because of course, you know, when you think about the Cosmos and then you remember, you know, was Pele, Beckenbauer, Giorgio Ginaya, I mean, they had probably the best players at that time, and it's difficult to be able to imitate what they had at that time, you know, with that caliber of players. What we're looking for is players that are going to fit our system and that are going to be able to perform the best, to show the best show to everybody that is going to come to the stadium. If they come with a name, great. But we're not going to put a name there just to put a name that is not going to be able to perform or give the fans what they're looking for. And that's what we're committed to. Even if it is an academy player that is going to come up and be the key player, he will be the right guy for us to surround the team to be able to play the 4-3-3, as you said. That's the style of play that we're using right now in our academy. That's what we're looking for the future for our first team to be able to play. And why did we get to the 4-3-3? We sat down back in August in the office in Soho, and at that time we started thinking about, you know, the history of the game and which teams were able to show the best soccer at a particular point. And the more we looked at Holland back then in 1974, Barcelona right now, and some of the greatest team, Arsenal, we saw something common, which was the system of 4-3-3 and the style of the way they performed the 4-3-3 with a defensive mid, two attacking mid, you know, two wide players, a striker, you know, four flat defenders, and that's what we want to play, and that's what we're teaching our players. And we have a very clear understanding in how to use the system, and we're going forward this way to be able to provide the best show to all of our fans.
Got a question.